Hello, it is I, and I am Nap. Hi. So today we shall be playing. We haven't played it in like 20 streams or something. But we're playing Call of the Sea, which is a game which makes me feel queasy. But it's a cool game that makes me think way too much. Apparently we've only played it for 3 hours and 1 minute, which is 1 minute more than I've played Dodo Peak. So which is what we played last stream. Um so it's more than Kerbal Space Program, significantly less than I've played 11 hours and 15 minutes of Bloons Tower Defense 6. That sounds like it could be true, yeah, I guess. But anyway, yeah, that's what we'll be playing today. And we're joined by the unnamed Blue Puffle and Jake. So, yeah. I don't have high hopes for solving this puzzle, but we've got to return to it at some point, you know? So there was an inevitability about this stream. And it's just good to get it at some point. I'm kind of thinking if, hold on. Is that better? That is better. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have hope that we'll get this done today. Well, I don't know if we'll make any progress at all, but I'm just thinking it's worth giving it another go. And that we shall do. But actually, before it slips my mind, I believe this is who we raided last stream, which is apparently 5 days ago, right? Okay. I'd like to thank them for following. So hopefully that will actually pop up as an alert at some point. It's in chat, so thank you, Calisi, for following. Yes, this is where we were. Was it? Okay. Okay. Are you really not going to alert me about this? Let's try that again. You're gonna alert this time? Alert? 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 There you are. Thank you. It's much appreciated. Yeah, there is something about this game that just... Right, so we know that all of these things have an effect on what this looks like. Now, is it just... I don't know where this comes into it. Yes. Right, if we have a look at... Structure is magnificent, but I have no idea how it was built. The sounds are mesmerizing, like something from another world. Blah, blah, blah. If we have a look at our notes... See... Right. "262." That's this one. So I figured Maybe... Huh. Do we know what date it is? November the 6th. So a new moon. So I'm assuming that we want this fully open. Maybe. Because I believe... Actually... No. No, we want it fully closed. Alright. Because I think that would be a new moon, because it shows... Okay, that's what I'm interpreting. And then... 349 is that one. No, sorry, 415 is that one. So it's I mean, it's approximately like that is what I'd expect to work. So maybe if I fully open it and try again, maybe that'll work. I don't know. I don't know. Hi Chaos, sorry, I didn't have my phone on. Welcome to Continued Confusion. And I believe that we tried it the other way around, so if we try and reverse all of them, so that they're all doing the opposite of what we had them as. Is that them all? I don't know. I felt like there was one that we couldn't find. I've already looked at that. I don't know what the sea level has to do with this. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I don't know. Has that done it correctly? Is that what we want? No. Because we want to find... Oh, is there another one down here that I missed? I think that's the one I'm after. Okay. Is that right? Got it exclusively from that one. That one. And that one. Right, and then if we close this... Because we think it's a new moon rather than a full moon. Is that gonna work? Come on. Why? It should work. Anything down here I can use? Be good to find this puzzle before I start feeling dead from this game. Which will happen imminently. Do you see the dark liquid? Maybe it should be full. Yeah, but what I'm... So, right, so the basis of what I'm doing here is because this is the code that we've been given from this machine. And I'm assuming, because that one equates to that one equates to that, and that one equates to that, and then I've matched those symbols there, I believe. Yep, that all matches up. And I've done it reverse, where the liquid's going in all of them except for those three. And then my thinking is, maybe we should just try it again. Both, like just all of these, in case this... yeah, so we tried it where it was the reverse, but then I've also determined that based on the log, it said it was the 6th of November at the beginning of the game, and it says that it's a new moon on the 7th, which is presumably where we're up to now. No idea what the sea level's got to do with it. Well, that symbol looks a bit like that one, so I don't know if we have to raise the sea level, but how would we? But, I'm wondering whether if we... I don't know. Didn't try this technique of just trying all of the moons. Let me... But the links between those must mean something. I feel like this is either exactly what it's supposed to be or the reverse of what it's supposed to be. And then, I don't know, I feel like it's supposed to be closed because it's a new moon. Or open because it's a new moon, but I feel like it's neither of the other ones. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, it's opening and closing the right...
Must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
I don't know if circling right tubes mean only open the ones on the right, but there's a link here. But what's the water level got to do with it? Is what I want to know. Is it something to come later? I feel like I tried before to just go put all of them like that. But I really don't know. Right, I think that's gonna help me feel a little bit, a little less bad. Now that my mouse movements actually equate to what's happening on the screen. Maybe that'll help, I don't know. This game really gets to my brainness. So no, it's just something about the textures, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Well, the only thing I can think of to do right now is to switch them all back. And try all of the moons. Hope that that somehow triggers something, even though I wouldn't know why it would trigger something. It's Poseidon. Poseidon the heck out of the sea level. Well, this is where the sea level comes from.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Other than that... So if we then... press this button, is that right? Yeah. We'll rotate it. Hope that something good happens when we press it again. No. Let's rotate it again. I'm expecting something to happen when we press the button that we can observe, rather than... But I could be doing things and some... Let me just check. No, because I'm trying to play it, I think. I think pressing that button is supposed to make something audibly happen. Does the moon control the tide? The moon does control the tide. But I don't know anything beyond that. Oh, as in, does this... You bring up a good point, but is the tide changing? That's
Those
still at
symbols
the
seem to
same
indicate the height of
point.
the tide.
If you leave it fully open, does the water change? Not that I can see. Cloudy on purpose so we can't see the moon. I believe that the moon controls the tide. I think it's more likely that we're supposed to have... I'm getting the symbols right. So, is that one for 262? 349 is the one with the 4. Yeah. And then 415 is that one. I feel like it's probably the other way around and I've got it now, but I've tried that. I've tried both, and with all moon things. So my understanding of this puzzle is not there, clearly. Can't stop it midway. I can't. I don't think it'll let me. It doesn't even let me stand on it while it's fine and stable on the ground there. I don't believe I can get in there. can only trace the edge. Hmm. Let me get my Vimto out of my plastic bag and let it guide me. Hmm. Love carrots. Anyway. There's something I'm missing. Well, clearly, I hope I'm missing something. Otherwise, I don't know what other explanations there are.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Hmm. I I was hoping that it'd be more clear. I don't know if I was really looking into the moon stuff before. This isn't as familiar as the rest of it, but I wasn't really looking into the tide either. And so I'm just like missing more clues as to I have an idea. So okay. Bear with me. This works, then I am annoyed, but I'm glad that it's over. Is that right? Nope, we're still missing one, and I don't know where it is. It's here. Is this going to work? No. Okay. Oh, looks like an empty space in the top right. Again, I've missed this one. Yeah, I missed... No? No? And it's not this one I missed. Is it this one I missed? Which one did I... Is there one... Is there one down here that there is one down here that I missed. Right, this could work. Book. Yeah, but I feel like there's an entire page missing here. That's probably because I missed something. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, You're suggesting I go looking for more clues, I guess? Can try.
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
Well, that's dialogue. I don't know if it's new dialogue. I feel like I've probably been here. The fact it's not reading anything automatically suggests I've read it before.
What kind of machine were you building? What kind of machine were blowtorch? Looks like it's been used a lot.
Let's go this way. The way I came from. No, this is where I could look down earlier.
A burned photo. I can't make out what's in it.
Don't suppose that had any impact. No. Okay. Make sure the log's actually in the right place. Alright, well that was slightly disappointing. I mean, you're probably right. It's just a case of working out what... I mean, it's been a while. So we're gonna have to look at everything we've already looked at before we find...
Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time.
Yesterday Stones Dance, my song, Imagine with Letici, everything is in tune. This place there's a treasure in Shadcook. I can't read.
Oh dear. This doc was a certifiable loon.
Right.
These medical tools are hair-raising. The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances. Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Allowed to great danger, blah blah blah.
I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are. These two fellas seem to get along pretty well.
Yeah, you see, I feel like I've seen that picture before. That dialogue's probably not new, even though it played automatically. Don't don't really want to go back on the ship because I feel like we've got everything we needed from being on there. But I'm just trying to find more clues. Clearly we're missing something.
It might need to be turned on. I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Interesting. That might be important. Aha.
I think this is the right one.
Yes. Thank you, Chaos. Is it gonna appear somewhere? No? Oh, I have to look at it. Right, here we are. Thank you, Chaos. That should... Okay, so... that means... we have to work this all out. Right, okay. We don't want to go that way, we want to go... this way. Means we can make progress, yeah! Maybe we'll actually get closer to ticking another game off of our list. I don't know if this is the right way. It is? It is. I think. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna guess that you want the liquid flowing through the ones that they're telling us to deal with, rather than the other way around. My assumption. Now, believe that. Okay, so we do, in fact, want this one. Okay. Whatever ones. Okay, so basically it's just a case of deactivating the ones we don't want. So that turns into that. So we want that. And we want that, so it's that one. Okay, so we want that, that, and that. So we don't... let's go over... let's do this in order. This one, that one, comes from that, and we don't want that. Did I do that? Yeah, okay. That one comes from that one, and we don't want that. Whereas, we do want that. Okay. And there's one more we do want. It's not this one. And it's not that one, so I can only assume it's gonna work. No, let's check. So we want that, which turns to that, and we got that one right. Okay. We want that, which turns to that, which we've got, and then we want that, which turns to that. Which means I can only assume... well, maybe it's the moon. Let's try the moons first. Make sure that we're not missing something there. I feel like it's supposed to be closed completely. Yes!
Holy Mike! What kind of magic is this?
Oh, hello. Hello, passageway. Hey, achievement. I'm glad that both of my instincts were right, and I'm glad that your instinct was right too, Chaos. We did well. It's really rough dark. Right, onwards we go. Hello, button. Up.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
Poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love.
Well, I think the name of the stream is adequate. Right.
Wow. Let's see what the next one does. That's where Harry must have gone.
This is, magic indeed.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
Gonna take a lovely screenshot of this. A little too epic for a puzzle game, but I appreciate the vibe. I feel like we might be able to finish this today, but I've been wrong in the past. Been right too. The problem with this game is it does affect with my brain. It affects me in some way. I don't know what it is. I feel like I might have done something by changing the way the mouse works. Alright. I think we're on to another chapter. Maybe it's the last one. I don't know. But we're getting achievements, and that's what matters always.
Whew, that was quite a hike.
Chapter 4, quite a show. Actually, it was quite a hike. I really like this. That's pretty. I want to make sure that... Yeah, it's nice. Maybe it's just too pretty for me. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I love the way that the rocks are in this game. It is really aesthetically pleasing to me. Like the hex... Well, I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know my shapes well enough.
I'm at the top
6.
of the mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here.
Yep.
Took me a while to get here.
It's hexagon, isn't
The
it?
views are worth it.
What's down here?
These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good.
I'm getting like a real like
Looks like a
Zelda
rock slide
vibe
crushed
from
all the
this.
tents. All but a torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
Oh. Mr. Franklin Drayton Jr. Dear Mr. Drayton, we acknowledge receipt of your letter of July 30, enclosing your application for admission to our School of Engineering. I'm sorry to inform you that you're not authorized to consider a colored person for admission. I regret that we cannot help you in this regard. Aww.
They didn't accept Frank in the university. They should be ashamed.
I don't know who any of these characters are anymore, though. I don't know if I ever did. Hello. I've made a note of something. Sure, means something at some point. Do random stuff. Is it going to activate something? Perhaps not. Oh, chests.
I'm not sure if Harry ever got to read this note.
You're, Mr. Harry, you're a good man. I know you love your wife. Do yourself a favor and return home to her. Here you won't find anything but death. Leave now. Cass will try to convince you to do otherwise, but she's only interested in getting a good scoop. Don't listen to her. I have no strength left. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Frank. Oh. Alright. Let's go up here. It's gonna work. I feel like I'm just going insane. Okay. Hold on. I need to check if I'm going absolutely insane. I have no idea. I can hear something and I feel like it must either in my head or in the game,
So
I don't
guess
know.
you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Please, sir, we should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warning, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. Is that clear enough for you?
Hey, Ma!
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate it.
The ground is shaking. No, no!
No, 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 I can't!
I told you, Everhart. You damn fool! You're going to kill us all!
Turn it off! Turn it off!
So this'll do nothing bad.
No power.
No power. Let's follow the wire and see where it goes.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Then that's not what we need. We need this instead. Definitely in the game. Definitely in the game. My head is... Game makes me feel weird. Right, that's another thing to note down. We're not gonna get all the achievements, in this run alone. That's another thing to note down. Right, what's over here? Is this where we're gonna deal
There are
with
some
power?
sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater. Oh no! Frank died.
Oh,
Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling.
oh.
So Frank fought in the Great War.
A lot of death in this game.
They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water, but the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
Push.
He thought it was a flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
I tried to do something with this wound from DeWitt's attack. No matter what I do, it still looks infected. I feel worse every day.
A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank.
Oh. Right, we need to do something with that. I guess that's our priority now, is to try and get that stream to... More water magic we go, yeah. We're gonna get that stream to do things, I guess. I'm imagining it as something to do with this. I'm gonna... This seems too easy if that's what it is. Does it kind of display something? Hold on. Yeah, how do we know that's... Well, it might be. No, I don't know. Don't know. But I feel like because these have lots of water, marks are on the ground. Oh!
There's a symbol inside.
I see. I see what you mean. So this one is that, so that. And then it's that, so it's the top one. Okay, it's not quite as simple as I thought it was, but it's still pretty simple, and I'm going to regret saying that. But it doesn't seem too complex. And the last one must have been down here. Yeah. Well, this one is actually...
Do these stone columns just vibrate?
Wow.
Amazing.
And the
hatches are
stream...
opening.
The stream goes streamy stream, and now the power should work. So let's go back down to... No, thankfully I didn't regret that, because it did work out. Maybe we're just in the right frame of mind now, but it did seem pretty self-explanatory. Right, let's go down to the machinery. Is it down here? Yeah. Let's get this turned
Now
on.
the wheel is moving.
Don't know what this
These
is.
levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
Okay. Right. No idea. I'm assuming that we have to do it so that we put this in, that's gonna stop moving, right? Yeah. Okay. Not too complicated, I hope. And then we just have to do the same thing here. Yep. And then we just do it one more time. Alright, thankfully, not something we're gonna get stuck on. Something will come up, though.
Huh, that was easy.
Don't say that.
These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Right.
That should give the turbine some energy.
Thought that was going to take me longer, but I got it.
Great, I did it. Now everything should be powered.
Lovely.
Blood-soaked rags.
Oh. Okay, cool, let's keep moving. You know, if the game was telling us it was easy, that means that they know what's coming next.
I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry, they built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
Sorry about Frank. Mid-sentence, that's, you're like, wow, Frank was really good at building. I'll have to use the ship's turbine and circle with things I got for the ship to make this work. I'll see if I can manage to power the whole set just with the source materials that I have.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple.
Okay.
Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
Okay.
They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal. His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
That doesn't make sense because she knows what's wrong with Brian. Infection. Was it the same thing that she has though? No, let's continue up this way. Let's not do that. Let's go this way. Can we finish this today? Probably not, but I'm optimistic. We're making progress for the time being.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound. Dead as a doornail.
Dad? Hmm. Okay.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
So why is it dead?
No power.
Hmm. One blue... Ah. I see what you mean. That these things are making noises. I don't know what to take from that. I don't know where the second generator would be. I don't know. I'm gonna try. No, I can't alter it. Okay. Okay.
Are these figures singing like a choir? Are these figures
Not important enough to
singing
write
like a
down,
choir?
clearly. Aha. This may be something I've got to turn on in order to turn the speakers on. I guess. Yeah.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
What?
Now what? What's happening this time?
We're in a dream. Okay. Why is the dream so scary?
I can feel the Oh no. My illness. Is it coming back?
There we go. Let's get a screenshot. Guess we died, yeah.
Was this an ocean? An ocean that dried up?
Oh no.
My cane. These really are ancient bones of a very ancient creature. They are so dry. I need to find water. My
Bed?
bed. Another How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed? I'd better find some shade before I dry right up. The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again. I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy. Is that a house? That's not a house. That's our house in Englewood.
It's very interesting with those just the fish in the sky. It's very.
Am I dreaming?
Why are we
Or am I
underwater
just losing
now?
my mind? Harry? Are you home?
Getting a lot of cool pictures here.
I miss you so much, old pal.
Up we go, I
I am
guess.
definitely losing my mind.
Same.
I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you... The Everhart twosome. What a duo. Checkmate in 3 moves. Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts. It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness. The happiest day of my life. My mother's music box. Yet again. What a sweet melody.
I feel like this is the end. So, yeah. I may have missed something. Oh well, I'll be back in my own time when I feel like going into a trance. Another achievement. Well, we're back.
What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
Back up? No, we can't go.
I'm not going back up there. The fuse box is already providing electricity to this entire setup.
Oh, so now we can deal with that, is that right? Where's the...
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Where are we getting the sound from? Ah.
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
Magical. It's gonna be an opening. There is.
That was quite a show.
Ah, it's the name of the chapter. It's the name of... Oh, no. I thought I was gonna fade out to the end of the chapter. No, we're still... Oh, that's
Feels
pretty.
like hallowed ground.
It's pretty. I like purple glow. We're making progress.
Are they bathing him in black ooze? His hands are changing, like in my dream. Look at those spots. They look like mine. Now he's some sort of man-fish? Fish of every size and shape. This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite. These patterns look too familiar. She sounds worried for him, I think.
He's been up there for 3 days now and he hasn't responding. What did he find? If I could go up. Where is everyone else? Is there a way I can note this down? No? Like, this looks significant, but like, no? No? We're not noting this down. Okay, let's go up here. Hello?
Where is this taking me?
This looks like an end of chapter. No?
Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
Okay. What can we make of this? As she finds her husband, she'll need to buy a fish tank. It's just gonna end with them both being like mer people, and this is how it's gonna end. Right.
Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
Okay. It's just that over there, isn't it? Yeah. Ah.
A complex pattern. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did? It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years.
You something to
This one
say?
was easy, I think.
Another letter for us?
My dear old pal, Nora. I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papeete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you. Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out. John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song. So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation.
We might have about enough to work on this now. Right. Okay. So, okay. Is this what? See, eternal life. Okay. How's that? Right, so hypothetically we've got that. Let's see. Um, oh, so that means north. Right. So, what's the significance of that? Combining symbols creates words. God's blood, destined, inevitable, transformation. How do we... So that's transformation. We've got a lot of information to process here. So, the star represents north. So we need to get that the north is supposed to be there. Which means if we want, that's that, so we want north to be there. Then what do we do here? That's that, so it's... Okay. Ah. Well, in this is so this is the eternal example. All three of these have eternal in them except for one of them, which means that north is supposed to be southwest that is empty. So that's where that goes. Maybe. Okay. We have that. That is in three of them. It is northeast, which doesn't... Yeah, okay. This only appears once, and it is northwest. And that appears twice, and it's all in the west. So we want it there. Right? If we press this, is this going to take us back down, or is it... Or what? Yes. Not really what I wanted you to do. Well, I've certainly uncovered a similarity between what that is and what these are. I'm pretty sure I've got them in the right place, but let's double check them. Ah, hold on. Do I have to press something here? Is there something to press to confirm? No, let's just double check them. Okay, so this one, well, let's start over here. Okay, so if we were to rotate that, that would be the bottom, well, I think it's 4. Yeah, it'd be bottom, it'd be 3. That doesn't have it, and that's right. Let me just... It'd be top right that doesn't have that, which is right. It would be top left that does have that. And that's wrong. It should be there. That has that, okay. And then both of the ones on the right have that? No. My bad.
This is the right
There we go. Well, I had the right idea. I just did a couple of them in reverse accidentally. Good thing I checked over them.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
I can't go any further or farther. I've tried everything and this isn't working. What do I need? I followed the sequence correctly in my hand. I can't get that thing to work. I need to cross the river down there. Anyway, for what?
Those are drums of some sort. Wrong. Let's try again.
Wrong, let's try again. Hold on, I don't have enough information.
What is that thing? Is that the outline of a hand?
Seems like it. Left, middle, right, maybe?
Nora, you idiot, just follow the sequence. Nora, you idiot, just follow the sequence.
What sequence? How do you know what? Okay, well clearly it's not that fast. Alright, so small, medium. I see. I was gonna copy the
Nora, you
sequence.
idiot, just follow the sequence.
Big. Oh, that's medium.
No, not again.
So this is big. Small, medium. Small, medium. Big, medium, small. Big, medium, small. Small, big, small. Medium, medium, small, big. Small, medium, medium, big, big, big. Small, medium, medium, big, big, big.
Wow, this technology never ceases to amaze.
Yeah, technology? There's no explanation for this other than magic. This is not technology. I'm sorry.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me.
Yeah, but
either.
you've got the special
Unless
stuff.
There's something different about my hand. Anyway, Nora, you know what you've got to do.
Ooh. Some magic is just science we haven't figured out yet. Oh, we're underwater
My
again.
hands. Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
Right. So... we're a mer person. Can I go this way? Chapter 5 Sunken. Well, it's a turn of events,
I
but
should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
isn't there like a sea monster that was being alluded to earlier?
Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple.
Hmm.
I'm back to being me.
Looking a bit red there. Guess that's the light.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
What's this? Is this something we can look at? Note down? No, it's just aesthetic. Guess we're crossing over the portal again. Let's just check that none of this is... There's a path up here. Can I take it? Doesn't go anywhere. Okay, back we go. Hello.
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
Yeah, no idea. So where I came from? Yeah. Through I go. Oh, okay. Um... Can't look at my notebook. What? Takes one of those lines longer to travel. Well, presumably this one. Ah! Somehow I timed that well enough. Alright, valve switch the other way.
Wow.
Sounding very Spirit of the Northy here.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Oh, well that makes sense. Alright, well thank you, Chaos, once again. Sometimes it takes more than one
Where is
brain.
this gate going to lead me now?
Are we actually gonna find the husband? I don't want there to be a sad ending.
What a quiet,
Don't think I could
peculiar
take
place.
that. I can't press it again now. Alright.
Who made these marks? They look quite old.
Does that make the other one pop up? No. Okay.
Slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes? Looks like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too. I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago. I understood that.
Hmm. Well, onwards we go. I feel like changing the way that the mouse works has helped me a bit. Let's get another screenshot, shall we? Add it to the collection. More lore. Hmm.
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
This is
It
interesting.
seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community. The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
Alright. Well, that didn't work. No worries. Must be a purpose to this building, surely, other than just the... Did it unclick? It did. Okay. Okay. If we click that one and that one alone, what does that do? Nothing different. Yeah, it is quite creepy. I'm not gonna deny that. It's interesting though. That's pretty. Can we get up there? Let's go back to the old strategy of just pressing all the buttons and hoping that pressing them all is helpful. There's another one in here. Yeah, okay.
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now. Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will. Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
Let's go down this way.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Hmm. Alright, let's go up this time. But I'm still optimistic that we might be able to beat this game.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow.
Hmm.
Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze? How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription. Black blood in eyes, like in the well. This reminds me of some prehistoric cave paintings, like in the Cueva de las Manos in South America.
There's another one here. I feel like pressing them all probably isn't the strategy. But, it's what I'm doing, and that's just what's going on, you know? Alright, well, let's go back. If I learned anything? Not really. I'm gonna go back and press the button and hope that something happens this time. Otherwise, all I can assume is that these somehow indicate the levels. There's a way to get to the underwater there. Is that how I got here? Well, I've pressed all the buttons. Have we been up here? Let's go up here. That's where I came from. I have no idea. The fact that there's not a way to interact with this would suggest this is how I got here, maybe. That adds up to me. Which would suggest going down is actually the way to go. So actually, before I press the button, I'm gonna go down in case there's a button in the water, because there was a suggestion that there were those living under the water as well, so maybe there's more buttons to press? I don't know. But clearly there's a way down that we haven't... There's a portal-y gateway thingy that's over there, though. Is there a way? You're not going to let me do that? Well, back to pressing all the buttons and hoping that that's going to drain some of the water so we can walk over there. Okay. I think we've pressed all the buttons, and I'm really, 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 really hoping that that's what we need to do. Otherwise, I'm going to get my first roadblock in a while. And it's very easy to get bogged down by that in this game. So let's really hope for the best here. For that one to... The symbol, have we marked the symbol? I feel like we should have. Oh well, please do something. No, I didn't do anything. in order to pressing them? What other symbols? Hmm. You may be right. That would make sense. So this is...
Some sort of handmade tribal painting. Looks really primitive. Primitive hand paintings.
But is there any way to look at these purple spirals? So I want to make sure that I'm not missing it. I don't think there's a button here anyway. So, okay. Let's make an assumption that we're going... Well, for now we'll assume that this is at the top. And that we want to get the yellower hands next. Which I think is up... I don't know. Go back down here for a moment. The order in the book has these markings and that one, but clearly I feel like I'm missing a couple. So is there a way for us to get down there? I'm looking. Aha. Okay, that answers our question. Are there that many buttons though? I haven't seen a... So I know there's a button for the white hands and the marks. This is for the red hands. So assuming that there's not one for the purple swirly, because I can't find one. Let's put that one next. We'll go up here. So this is where the yellow is. Is there a button in here? No, there's a button there. So this is for the yellow hands. There's presumably one for the purple, as I haven't... It hasn't found me yet. Unless I'm thinking about this all wrong. The fact that the purple's over there, the fact that that's there means that you've got to go from that upwards, because the last one is that one. Whatever. What I'm going to do, because I'm going to have to press that at some point anyway, going to press the... I'm going to press the one in here. Yeah, I'll press this one because I might as well, because I've got to go this way to press that to reset it all. But I think that must be it. It's worth trying. Okay. If only the movement speed wasn't so slow. Right, so we're starting with from the bottom, so we're going to do this one. This one comes almost last. Leave that one for now. We're going to go up this way. Ugh. If this doesn't work, then that's gonna be problematic. So we don't want we want this one next. This one, these are the houses that have, yeah, okay. So this is next, then we go down and do the red one, and then we go back and do the final one before doing the final. Okay, hopefully, fingers crossed this works, otherwise we're just clearly missing another button somewhere for the purple swirlies. So we're after this one now. And then we're going to just do a quick search. Make sure we're not missing a very clear button. I can't find a button except for that one, so I'm going to hope. There we go. Thank you. Alright, we can access that from... Okay. No sense of how far through we are, but it feels like this is kind of fairly endgame stuff, but I don't know. If we don't get to the end, we don't get to the end, but I feel like this is the penultimate stream at least, if not the final chapter of our pursuits in this game. Right, let's press that.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's
Lovely.
impressive.
Is our ambition to try and get over there? It is. Okay. So I guess we're a descendant of this civilization. Ah. There we go. I needed to switch that first. Alright. That one. I want to take information about this. Probably.
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Right, yo. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna have to retrace my steps. I feel like
This
momentum.
underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though.
Okay, so we go. I feel like we need momentum on our side. Oh, I see why. Okay. I get it. There's that thing, that timer. Yes, okay. Gonna activate it and go through these and really hope for the best.
Ah, I made it.
Good. Now we're trapped in here.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy. Even better than before my illness.
Yep, casually. Right, okay. We're gonna lower the water even more. Maybe. Let's press this button and see what happens. Yeah, okay.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
Oh, I can go even lower. No. Yes. No. Yes? Tunnel. That tunnel. Okay. Let's go through here. Or is this tunnel... I don't know. I don't know.
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
This game's taken quite a turn. Right, I see. Had to make the water... Okay. So this is... Right, this is where I was before. Alright, through here we go.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
Yay! Down we go. Right, we're gonna have to change the valve. Duh. There we are.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
That's basically just telling me I can't control myself now. Where's the sea monster? I want to see the sea monster. Am I in control yet? No. I'm still not in control. Oh, there's the sea monster. Maybe. Ooh.
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
Thank you for that commentary. Right. Onwards.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here. Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Let's ignore the ladder for now.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Transformation or death. Does that mean that this person's gotta be a sea person or die? I want a happy ending. Yeah.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry? Somebody painted these symbols on the wall. You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
White Sand Beach. Teherath building. Where is the sanctuary? Don't know why there's a play button, because you're not saying anything. Okay.
A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went? Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
Okay. Rune's useless. Okay.
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
Oh, plenty of death on this in the sand. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this, whatever. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Okay.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged.
Who took the picture?
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day, but today he said he found out some place to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up to now, listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only him and me now. And the Black Ichor.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
Let's get a screenshot, shall we? That's nice. Alright. That feels like a ladder I'm going to be able to push down better once I get up there, rather than something I can reach for. Hi, I'm Suffering. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Bye, lovely. Suffering! Well, hopefully this game won't be much longer. We do seem to be getting somewhere.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Let's have a look down here.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
That one's a lot longer than the rest of them. Well, this one's definitely the longest. That one's the shortest, that one's the second longest. Okay, so I'm gonna guess...
This must be
I
like
guessed
a
correctly.
sanctuary.
If you didn't see what I did there, I based it on the different like when this top one was taking corners, I assumed that was when I was supposed to be pressing the buttons, and I was right. Okay. Oh, off we go, I guess. I'm unable to move. Oh, is this the end of the chapter, or what? Yes. Big stretch.
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures.
Big stretch.
They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
Oh, hello.
They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own.
Hello, thing.
Everything seems so distant now. As if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. Moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or... Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night.
Right.
It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Englewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years? There it is. The sanctuary.
Here we are.
So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
Beautiful. This is the suggestion that this is the end. But there's probably going to be a really difficult puzzle to go along with it.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about. Harry, what is this? It looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Hopefully he's not mad anymore.
Heavens, this dagger looks exactly like the one I have. Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst? A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
Alright. Aha. More law. Oh.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the Black Ooze does? What it did to the Doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Hope he's alright. down here? There's something bloody down here by the looks of it. Can I have a look at that? No. Guess we just have to proceed like normal people. Ah. Alrighty. I like this game. I'm experiencing some nausea from it, but
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
what do I get through? Ah, there's something I can look at here.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
Hmm. Oh, do I have to go over to this? Okay. Oh,
Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty.
uh-oh.
My God. This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? Black ooze on a petri dish.
Uh-oh. No, no, no.
I really hope this works.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Let's move on. Is he here? Seeing an actual person in this game will be quite freaky. Okay. This is a very lonely game.
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort. Where is this door leading me? A shining constellation. I better draw it.
You better.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe. Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch. I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animal.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles.
He's going mad. I hope he's okay.
I wonder what this means. Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods. The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth sky, where am I now? Circular stones with strange carved symbols.
Something I can interact, but what can I do?
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
These clearly fit. So, what interaction can I do?
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Can I interact with anything here? What interaction can I do to make this work?
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
What can I actually do? I can't see any way of interacting with any of these things. It's a suggestion that there's something I can do here. But I just don't know. I don't... Huh. Well, that's not great. I have done a bad. I hypothetically save the game here. If we load this, what happens? Right. When does it auto save? Oh. Hmm. Right. Secret object? I got a couple of secret objects. Play it again, Nora. I got an achievement. You know what? We've been going for long enough. I say, I don't know if there'll be an entire stream worth of content left, but it's fine if we need to play another game next time. I say we will finish the game next time we stream this game. Leave it there so we don't repeat ourselves. I'll get us up to where we need to be. I'll probably do that now after stream. I'll continue and make it get back up to date where we were just up to, and I'll probably leave it there and go and check on Oreo. Yeah. That was come back to me. That was alright. We didn't end the stream feeling woozy. I'm feeling a little woozy, but a lot better than before. I feel like I felt before I started the stream, really, in the grand scheme of things. So I think doing that switch on the way the mouse worked was better. Yeah, well, I'll probably just do like a Call of the Sea Stardew Valley stream. At some point in the distant future. Let's see, when's the next opening? The next opening is stream 123, so I'll put that in. Call of the Sea, and if we don't, well, I'll put Stardew in as well. That's likely to be what it is. Got a lot of stuff in, mainly because we're on the Red Dead grind soon. From stream 111 to 119, we could fit in quite a lot of Red Dead. Okay, so I'm gonna grab us a raid. Grab us a raid. We're going to raid the number 13. It's doing a writing stream. Feel like I interact with this person on someone's Pikmin stream, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's just come back to me, but yeah. Thank you all for being here. It's been actually pretty good. Yeah, I've been Naps. Bye-bye, guys.